East Coast, and it is a wet nor'easter out there. Very nasty. Fortunately for us, it's just rain, no lightning in this region, in the DMV. But it's wet, it's windy, gusty, a lot of rain, bro. That's what happens when you're dealing with the East Coast. But I think it's like some rain on the West Coast too, right? Like up there near Washington and Northern California. It's coming from down south. A lot of rain coming upward up the eastern seaboard. Seems to be, you know, pretty clear or whatever. Decent in the Midwest, but as far as on the both coasts, it's a little dicey. But the good thing is, up where I'm at, I'm not dealing with any. We're not dealing with any snow or rain, not yet. The temperatures are pretty. I think they're in their 40s, maybe 50s, not even 50s, maybe low 40s, mid 50s, mid 40s. With the wind, the rain, of course, is chilly and raw. I saw Cat Williams on Willie D Live's podcast, and I actually thought this one is ranks right up there with Shannon's Club Shay's interview. Cat was, to me, a little on this one. He was really kind of introspective, and I like the questions that Willie D was asking him. Just general basic questions. Talked about his time being homeless. He talked about persevering through through his eyes of seeing the world when he was in that situation, being homeless, having to he was still making money, but he was making money, you know, basically making money to get through the day, get through the day. However money that he was making, it was getting him through the time that he was going through, being, homeless or whatever. Even Willie D asked him about, well, why didn't you just get a career? Why didn't you just get an apartment or something like that? And he was just saying, well, at his age, um, he's not really thinking on that grand scheme of things in that situation because of his age, but he understood how to navigate and persevere because he always thought of himself as being uh, blessed to the point where he was going to be okay, you know, in any situation that he was in, which I thought that was very interesting because it's kind of how I think, it aligns with what I think. Um, no situation is too dire for me to not to come out of or to persevere from. And so I've always believed that, always leaned on that. What I'm saying? Everything is just temporary. You know what I mean? No matter what. So just when you're in that moment, you do what you have to do to get through the moment, however you move and navigate. And that's basically going back to Cat Williams, he was, what I got out of it. Now, I haven't finished all of it, but I was about halfway through, maybe. And I really liked this. He was, like I said, he was Cat Williams. To me, this was one of the mood, his energy in this one was really, like I said, introspective and just giving you a layout of his life, and he was able to share a little bit, especially when he was young, and the people that was in that, the park, the homeless park, whatever whatever they designate that as, within that community, and just getting through those times and having a plan still at that time. He was able to eat at establish restaurants because he was able to, help them maybe clean up or tidying up stuff that maybe the regular staff there didn't do. So he was able to negotiate, a basically a meal deal out of that. So he'll eat later on around lunchtime or early evening. I thought that was interesting. I thought that was kind of, you know, pretty dope. If you think about someone being that young and having the wherewithal, it's almost like survival, but still having the principle and the wherewithal to negotiate at that age. Um, and like he said, he was wearing shirt, tie, so he was always presentable, I guess. Being though that he was gonna, you know, do what he do his magic and what he do, to negotiate uh, deals and getting his money and all that. So he was on his money um, grind at a young age, which I, you know, gotta applaud it. So I just thought I'd jump on here and share that. I thought it was interesting. Cat Williams is an interesting dude. A lot of layers to him. I find him very fascinating because I find that his story uh, is an incredible one, and he's very talented. But you see where he has that fiber in him. He was going to be, he was going to whatever he wanted to focus on, he was going to do that, and he was going to be, you know, blessed at whatever he did. So shout out to Willie D for getting that interview. I thought he did a great job on Willie D Live. Check him out on his page on his channel, doing big things. Um, had big views already. It was like 400 some thousand views, a little over when I clicked on. So over seven, almost shade under 8,000 comments. So it was very good. But check it out. Anyway, peace.